I would have guessed it.
All right, I think we can get started now with 16-time Funny Car World Champion, 139th race win, rematch of the final from the Auto Club finals here that Matt Hagan came out on top of. You tie your head-to-head record with Matt. You leave here with the record for the first time since 2004, and you leave here with the point lead, which you've done so many times.
Good race car. You know, it's amazing. We're trying to build our sport, come out here and try to run good for y'all and the fans, and it's hard sometimes. And Jimmy Prock, that whole brain trust, Robert Height ran, 99. DeJoria run 99ers. But Schumacher's cars, let's give them credit. They ran it a couple years ahead of us. But I argue that point because when I won Charlotte, I put out the top bulb, and it probably ran a 99 then when I ran the 02 and 1. But it don't matter, that don't count. So we're back in the game and we're excited, and everything's going right. I don't get it. And I ain't that good of a guy, and I'm just excited that, all my sponsors, I know there's a lot going on, but Castrol and Ford and all these guys, Traxxas, Brand Source Mac Tool, the Peak that joined me. What a good time to flex your muscles. And it gets embarrassing down there in the interview when you have to stand next to the Hulk, Hagan. I'll tell you about that. Go ahead.
Do you ever pay attention to things like Matt Hagan beat Courtney, beat Robert, and was trying to take you out? That would have been a one-man wrecking crew had you not stopped him.
That's what I work against. I build my energy off my teammates. When it's me, sometimes I've been guilty of saying, well, I've been here before, about somebody's going to beat me sooner or later. And for some reason, that always gets your energy up. I got to tell you, I don't know if ESPN's trying to stir the pot down there, but in the semis, and we all know Hagan's turned into a bodybuilder. He's beautiful, and he's all hyped up. And I work out hard, and I'm not even close. He even flexed his muscles in photos I saw the other day in the paper. Wow. But he's really good on that tree. Robert said, he's like Robert. I think those two are the best. And I'm not there with them. I have to cheat and fudge. That car right there ran 93, 94. Guarantee you, when they look at the computer, because I leaped in there on him. But then he went in first. I thought I was going to go, and right when I did, he jumped. And boy, I parked it, and my timing was off. I still had a fair light, but we got the win. But in the interview, they said down there, Gary Gerald, in the semis, what do you feel like racing him when a guy's built like that? And I didn't understand. Yeah, you'll see it on TV where it came from. I said, well, what the hell does that have to do with anything? He looks great, but like, this ain't a beauty contest, and this ain't, WF where we're going to get in the ring. But I thought about it, and I went back, and I thought, man, when you're young and you got that fire and that strength and that energy, and I went and took off my fire suit. It scared me in the trailer, and you just got after it, because when you're 64, my age, you know what I mean? They put you in a fire suit. You're 24. You're Superman. That's a fact, because just something happens. See, I always believed in Santa, still do. Superman and all that stuff. I see all those movies. And Batman, one of my favorite. Where am I going? So I had to get my old stuff up. But what I said in the interview at the end, and they said, where's all this coming from? I said, well, you guys started all this shit. And I said, bottom line, I ain't flexing my muscles, but Jimmy Prock just flexed his muscles. You know what I'm saying? So I may be an old worn out piece of shit. Why am I cussing?
Why are you asking me?
Why am I telling you I'm wore out when I'm trying to get a sponsor? The point is,
you're 24, you're in great shape, and you're ready to win another championship. Let's go with that.
But my old hot rod, she's fast, and I'm proud of it, and I love it, and they're going to help me keep my job, because that's all I'm trying to do, is keep my job, whatever that takes, okay?
Isn't focus as important as any of those other attributes you didn't mention? You mentioned his strength and their youth.
Never been better.
But you seem to have the focus that you need to just...
The question was about it. You need the focus as well as the rest of the stuff, and how are you on that?
I'm good. Really good. I'm guilty of running around like a wild man trying to run 6 corporations. I've turned so much over to Robert. When a crew member comes up and has an issue, see Robert, he'll handle it. I got enough on my plate. I need to focus on this car. This is a critical year. Probably the most critical, except for maybe coming back from the crash where it would be about me not being able to drive. This is about somebody putting a value on me. And no matter how much they love you or what you've done, none of that counts. It's about where's he going. And this old race car it will do the running, and all I gotta do is stay in that gym, stay healthy. Don't mean I can't have a glass of wine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go by Circle K tonight and get a jug of wine. But you wanna hear something? Then I'll shut up and get out of here.
No, you won't.
True story, coming through, and I wasn't gonna tell this, but now I'm gonna tell it now.
Okay.
What really got me wired up in the final, I came across, sometimes I never lie, I embellish, flat truth. I'm coming across, I'm in my fire suit, they gave me my helmet, and a bunch of kids were grabbing me for pictures, and I was in the walkway going across the staging lanes. And there was a family came up, good-looking gal, looked like she was 25, 26 years old, and her big old boyfriend was standing there, and he goes, look, he goes, that's John Force right there, and she's going, where? Where? And he goes, right there, in the Castle shirt, and he goes, he's 16-time champion. And I swear she said this. She goes, he don't look that old. And I stood there, I thought I was gonna cry. And he goes, well, he is. And then I realized I ain't ever getting out of this fire suit. Because when you're in a fire suit and you got your helmet, you don't look the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's all an illusion that we sell. You know what I mean? Jimmy Prock put me down that racetrack with those kids. They're gonna have to start tying my hands to the steering wheel. It's getting hard to hang on to. I lost a grip out there at about 400 feet. That thing was charging, and I was getting on the brake in case, I knew it made it. I thought I'm gonna hold on to this brake handle in case this thing starts to spin. And when I did, I let go of the steering wheel and I couldn't get back. Couldn't find the brake handle. And the good Lord wants you to go, you just go. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
With Jimmy Prock. Okay, have you had enough of me? I love all of you.
Never.
I'm fighting every day. I know I apologize to you and a bunch of you about the big old stories last night. And I can't help it. I'm a big old ham, and my wife will say he's up there right now doing what he swore he wouldn't do if he got there. Telling the stories. Anything else?
And we live on them.
God bless y'all. Love you.